Hey, so I just wanted to give my thoughts on this game. I beat it like 2 days ago, or whatever. And honestly, it is just so generic and repetitive and boring. I was actually really excited for this game. Um, I played the first Spider-Man, obviously, and then I got this game and I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, Miles Morales. Let's go, dude. This is gonna be sick. The story is so generic. It is one of the most, it's like so lazy. Like this game definitely had a lower budget and you can definitely tell. It's like I don't know, they had all the mechanics and stuff for Spider-Man and are like, let's just reuse some of the stuff, slap on a little story. We got Miles Morales and that's kind of what they did. So let me just the story is just so generic, bro. The okay, so I'll talk about the story because the story is just it's bad, bro. So basically, what happens is this company creates this like energy source and it's supposed to be efficient or whatever, but it's actually like dangerous. It's like poisoning. It's gonna poison people. And so the guy who created it and I think his daughter, um, literally, were gonna like destroy it. So they weren't gonna like expose them. They literally were going to destroy it. They had video evidence of it, of like, it's being bad. They didn't post it anywhere. They didn't like give it to anyone. And then they don't back up the evidence on a like hard drive or anything. They bring it, they all the evidence on a phone. They bring it in to like the place where the energy source is, where they're going to blow it up. Something goes wrong, like they get found out. The guy like dies when they blow it up because the like owner of the company like traps him. So he dies, the little girl is saved, and then the phone is like she like drops the phone. And so she doesn't even have access to the evidence. Why would you bring the evidence? Or like what it doesn't make any sense, right? Like why wouldn't you just post it? Why would you have to destroy it for them to like fail? Like it doesn't make any sense. And so that's what like kicks off basically the whole story of this game, but you don't figure that out till like later on. But like that's so dumb. Like it should have stopped. Like once they found out it was safe, and they found out that like the CEO wasn't gonna like stop it or like do the right thing. That's when you take it to police. That's when you like get the press involved. Like that's when you don't go in like secret spy mission and try to destroy the thing. Like that doesn't make any sense with the only copy of the evidence, mind you. So now this girl is super smart. And here's the thing about everything in this game. Every single character in this game is like super at something. Super genius, super villain, super nice. Like everyone is like very intelligent. And it's kind of like there's no ordinary person in this entire game at all. So it's kind of like, oh, this person can hack, the FBI and stuff, and just like that. Hey, can you hack the FBI for me? It's like, oh yeah, I did it. I already did it. Um, yeah, so that's kind of like, oh, that's cool. Everyone's just like insanely smart. Um, so yeah, but basically, so this girl, she's super smart. She makes this like nanotech, and I don't know how she does it. She's I don't know. She gets caught up with this like gang. I don't even know. I don't even like remember. Honestly, I played this 2 days ago, and so those like her goons now that like are like the basic bad guys of the game, and they're trying to steal this energy source literally so they could blow it up. Like they created a new one from like leftover ones that they had, and so they're literally they literally are stealing it to use it to blow it up. That's literally what they're doing. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like that's her whole like motivation of it. She wants to like get revenge on this guy for killing her dad or whatever this guy was. And she's doing that by stealing the energy source in order to blow up the energy source that's like at the CEO's like at the company, basically. It doesn't make any sense. Like you could blow it up probably another way, or just like try to break in and get the phone. If you're gonna break in and get their energy source, can't you break in and get the phone that was like in the lab? It it's just very weak. It's very weak story. And then like motivations for a story. Like it just it's just like a revenge story. She's gonna blow it up. That's her whole thing. She literally just wants to blow this thing up. So it's this whole MacGuffin thing where like Spider-Man basically the whole time is trying to like get a hold of this thing that she stole. That's literally what you're doing for 80%. 80% of the missions is just trying to find this thing that she stole or stop her from stealing this thing that she stole. That is literally the game. That's like your motivations for like being Spider-Man and like doing the stuff. And in the end, she like puts the energy form in the reactor thing, causes this big explosion, but Miles sucks it up, and then she sacrifices herself because she realizes that was a stupid thing that she did, and then she sacrifices herself and she dies, and that's it. It's like, what the heck? That's literally it. And it's so generic and it's so boring. Um, yeah, one of the things that I like just hated was this girl. She had like power gloves and stuff, and literally during every cutscene, when we fought, she would win every single time. Like she would destroy me. She was like, "Hey, don't make me kill you," because they're like actually good friends in her life. You know, they're like actually like really close friends, but you don't see that till like the almost end of the game. So it's like, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You would want to build an emotional connection with the character and then have like the major plot points like go into that instead of like the opposite way around, where you build a plot around a person and then you like understand their backstory and stuff. It's with the pacing of the game and how long the game is, it just doesn't work that well. Like basically like okay, with Uncharted, right? Uncharted 4 with Sam, you like start the game off with him, um I forget the exact order, but you're on the boat. I know you start on the boat, so you're with him on the boat. You're like, okay, who's this character? And then you're in the prison, and you do the whole thing with him in the prison. You know they're brothers or whatever, and he's lost. And there's like already a connection there. So before any of the plot points of the actual game happens, there's like, dang man, um, there's already like an emotional connection to that character, right? And they build on it as you actually break out of prison playing him, which actually didn't happen, but it makes you like connected to that character. And then when the major twist happens that he's been out of prison, for a couple years and like lied to you about like being blackmailed, then it's like, oh shoot, that's crazy, you know? And so it's like there's already this emotional connection to this character, and then there's this twist of this like betrayal, right? But like the thing that's crazy about it is like there's like we don't know much of any of their relationship between Miles and Finn. I think her name is Finn. Like at all before we find out that she's actually like the main villain of the game. Like that's like the biggest thing. That's like the biggest thing about the relationship is that Spider-Man is like trying to fight this person, stop this person from doing something bad. Like that's they're like enemies. That's like the biggest thing about their relationship at the start. And then later on we learn more about their relationship and stuff. But like that's it just I don't think it really works as a story because you're like, why do I care if she's doing this bad thing? It doesn't it matters to Miles, but like I don't see why it would matter. Like I don't see why it matters to him. I like obviously he's like affected by it, but it's hard for me to see that because I don't know like a lot of the backstory of the relationship. Like did they date? Like are they just friends? Like they're best friends, but like did they date? Like it's not they don't ever really expand on that a lot. So yeah, it's just like it's weird how I think it just their whole relationship, like they tried to basically the whole game is based off that relationship between them, and then they don't even like build it on until like very late into the game where you should already be caring about, the characters and stuff. And like it just doesn't work that well. I just don't know why I still don't know why they did it that way. Um, I'm thinking story stuff. Oh yeah, and just what I was saying, kind of original. She beats you in every cutscene, which is like so like I get like if I beat her in the cutscene, then like the game ends, sort of thing. But like it's just so lame when you do stuff in game and then like they just overpower you, and it's like okay, cool. Like it doesn't. It feels like what I do like in the gameplay just doesn't matter because she's gonna overpower me in a cutscene. Like, what's the point, right? Like, I beat her in the gameplay, but then she just wins in the cutscene. She can just do whatever she wants to me, like in the cutscene. Like, literally, there's never a point where Miles wins. Even the last thing, Miles absorbs the energy of the bomb, but he's too weak to like do anything. So he's going to explode and kill a bunch of people. So she puts on her power boots or whatever and jumps like, 1,000 feet into the air. And then Miles explodes and she dies, but everyone else is safe. So like in the end, she like saves the day. Like many people would have died if she wouldn't have like done it. Like Miles didn't do it like himself. I'm just like, bro, like I'm the main character. I'm literally Spider-Man, bro. Like, and I didn't even save the day. I didn't even save my friend. She's the one, like, my friend died. Like, at the end of the game, like, it's just horrible. Like, it's just tragic. There's nothing good that, like, actually comes at the end of the game except the CEO of the company that was going to poison people. Like, he goes to, like, prison. That's literally the only good thing that comes at the end of the game. It's just like so it just sucks. Like literally I had a friend, like at the beginning of the game I had a friend and now she's dead. I didn't even save the day really, like honestly. Like I guess kind of, but like not really like and then like I couldn't like successfully stop her. Like I needed her to like you know what I mean? Like I needed to like I needed her help to like save other people and stuff. So it's not even like all on me. And then my uncle's in prison. Oh my gosh, dude, this guy keeps talking to me. It's so annoying. I can't even deal with it. Hold on, let me just the speech. Okay. I don't care about the mission, bro. Um, yes, abandoned mission. Okay, cool. Um, so yeah, like it's just not satisfying. Like it's not, yeah, it's not satisfying. The ending's just bad. Oh my gosh, this guy's annoying. And then what's kind of dumb about the whole like Miles does not have a arc at all. Literally, what's crazy about it is at the start of the game, he's like walking through the streets of New York. He's got like headphones on, he's listening to music, he's jamming, he's like happy go lucky, like he's just vibing, right? Like it's like obvious like he doesn't have this like huge responsibility on his shoulders. He's like carefree. That's how I would describe him, right? And then with Peter, he has to like be Spider-Man. Like he's not just like Peter's gone, and so he's taking on the responsibility of Spider-Man, which is big. Like he's the one protecting all of New York now, right? Big responsibility, right? And then they don't really explore like after Peter leaves, and like Peter's kind of gone. They don't really explore this side of his character all that much, like at all, because a lot of it's focused on his relationship with Finn. I think that's her name. I really don't even know, bro. Um, but yeah, I think it's Finn. But so they spent all this time on this relationship that at the end of the game, literally is like it's just gone. Like she dies. And it's just like so generic. Like it's not even like good like character development. It's not even interesting like relationship dynamic. It's just really not because we they don't develop their relationship. We don't understand their past relationship that well, and even when they do dive into the past, it's not like a huge. There's not a whole lot of development there at all. They actually rehash something that they've already like gone through a little bit. So it's just weak like it's just weak like storytelling in that sense. Weak development of their relationship throughout the story. So that doesn't even hit hard, but this really interesting angle of like because like the tagline of the game is like be greater, be yourself, and like he's Spider-Man. Like Miles Morales is Spider-Man. Like that's kind of like the whole point. Like he's like, man, Spider-Man's not here, but then it's like Miles, you're Spider-Man, bro. Like that's kind of like the point of the game, but they don't explore it that often at all. And what makes it even worse is like at the very end of the game, like the last cutscene of the game, what is he doing? He's walking through the streets of New York with music, happy-go-lucky, like carefree, like he doesn't have all this responsibility on his back because he's Spider-Man. And it's just like he goes through nothing, dude. Like literally 4 weeks after one of his best friend dies and his uncle goes to prison, he's just like it's like it doesn't even matter, bro. Like he doesn't care. It's like it's like he acts like everything's fine, bro. It's like, bro, what happened that was like actually good for you? Like that guy going to prison, like that's good, but like that's not something that like super affects your life. The things that super affected your life are like really bad, dude. Like really bad. Um, and so it just doesn't I don't know. So the ending doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And then this whole thing with his uncle. They spent time, I don't know. They should just focus on one thing. So there was this uncle, there's Finn, and there's the idea of like him being Spider-Man, like being himself, which is Spider-Man. So those three things, Uncle, Finn, Spider-Man, like being Spider-Man, they should have focused on one of those things. They spent time on each one of those, and they didn't do any of them like justice. Like the Finn thing was like the biggest thing, obviously, because she's like the main antagonist, but still, like it wasn't great. like development of their relationship even throughout the story. They should have just focused on one thing, but they did like three things. Like the Prowler, I get he's like a big part of like Miles' story, but either this game should have been like twice as long because I beat it in like not even 6 hours. So if they had like another 6 hours, like they probably could have hit all three story beats and it be a lot better. But if they only had like a 6 hour game, bro, like they should have just focused on like one of those things and just like hit hard on that. But dude, this uncle thing just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Um, like one of the things that bugged me the most was that he's trying to like protect Miles by like keeping him away from like the action, and it just doesn't make any sense at all. Like literally, he's like, "I'm trying to protect you," but he literally shot at him with one of his weapons, and then he just straight up attacks him. Like, bro, like that doesn't make any sense. Like, how are you like you're just gonna do that for the rest of his life? You're just going to like physically attack him and like subdue him into submission every time he wants to like face danger? Like you're just gonna like once the danger passes, you're just gonna like do it every single time? Like how is that even like how is that like long term? Like how does it even work, bro? Like that's not even gonna like that doesn't even make any sense, dog. Like I don't know. It's just like a logical fallacy. Like like in stories how like there's this vital piece of information that this character keeps from this other character, and because of that, the whole plot is like revolved around that, and it's so dumb. Like if this person just would have said like three sentences, the whole movie or the whole story just would not have happened. And they're like, why didn't you just tell me? It's like, I didn't want you to worry, or I didn't want to hurt you. It's like, it's the same thing. It's like, it's very cliche. And at the end, it's like so weak. It's like, it just like, as a story point, it's so like dumb, dude. And so like, it's this whole thing like, I want to protect you. I literally shot at you with my like gun that's supposed to like kill people. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you can't just say you want to protect him and then you're like fighting him, trying to hurt him, and then you're shooting at him and like knocking him unconscious. Like you're literally hurting him, bro. Like it doesn't make sense. Like, and then like what? Like you protect him from this thing, so you're just gonna like attack him, knock him out, put him in a jail cell so he doesn't get hurt. Like he can, like it just doesn't make any sense, bro. Like you're just gonna do that for the rest of his life, so he's safe. Like what? And so yeah, and then in the end he just like helps him out, and it's like, why didn't you just do that before? Like it just like I don't know, bro. It's weird. I just don't get it. And then the combat. Um, honestly though, the combat has some fun moments. I'm not even lying. Like there's some times where like the combat is fun. Genuinely I'm having fun with the combat. It is pretty cool, like the moves and stuff. Even when I'm being positive right now, this web swinging, like this is slick, bro. Like this looks sick. Like this is like entertaining to like even just watch, but like to play this, like you really, I mean, look at this guy. Look what he's doing, bro. There's so many like cool tricks he does, and like his movement's sick. But so yeah, the combat's cool sometimes, but it is overall frustrating, dude. The gameplay is just so generic, bro. It is unbelievably generic. I wish I was not lazy and I would edit this actually and show you like gameplay so you can know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you can just use your imagination and imagine this. So there's a generator, right? And you have to power on these generators to like or you have to deactivate generators to power off this like entry point. And so what you have to do before you can turn off the generators, before you can like go in and like turn off the generators, you have to like kill all the enemies in the area. You can't just go up to like a generator and like suck the power out. You have to clear the enemies first and then um turn off the generator so you can get into this building. And that's so lame, dude. Like it would be so like so much more interesting to having to like fight enemies while you're trying to solve a puzzle to like accomplish this like goal because like turning off the generators and like doing the little puzzle that they have you do, it's not like extremely exciting. Like it's honestly boring. Like it's this whole game is like a C, bro. It's like a C game. But it's like so boring. But it would have been so much more interesting if there was a guy shooting me. Oh, I have to go over there to like get this generator thing turned off. Okay, instead of just like swinging over there and like literally nothing happened, it would have been a little bit more interesting if I'm like swinging, this guy's shooting me and I have to like dodge his shot. But they want you to like clear the area and then like while there's no enemies around, they want you to like then do the puzzle thing. And I'm just like, that's like so boring, bro. That's like a boring way to play. And I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I don't know. I honestly, I could be wrong, and that's my fault, but like, that's, I think you have to clear the enemies first, which is kind of dumb. And like, there's a point with the last thing, like, Finn's going to like blow up the city or whatever, and they want me to clear enemies at this totally different location before I go chase her. Like, why? Why am I doing that? Why am I like knocking out these guys when she already has the bomb? She's left. She's not even there anymore. It doesn't make any sense, bro. And then like you get to the location and there's like enemies like at the city, tearing up streets. He's like, I gotta protect people. I gotta stop these people. I'm like, bro, there's not gonna be any people left if she blows this up. And so it just doesn't make sense. Like the reason why you're fighting guys in the game just like doesn't make sense sometimes. It's like, why am I fighting these guys? Let me just swing over here and like stop her from like blowing up the city. Why am I knocking out this one dude when she's about to like kill 100,000 people? It does not make sense. There's a lot of things like that in this game where like the gameplay and stuff and like the reason why you're fighting and the reason characters do stuff is like just doesn't make sense. Like the like his uncle and like Finn just like wanting to blow up the energy source. It's like and not just like go to the press or go to the police and like have them exposed and like get it shut down and stuff. It's like because if no one buys the energy, if no one wants the energy because they know it's going to poison them, then like they can't make money off it, right? Like that's the whole point of like that energy source is to like give it to people so they buy it so you can make money. But if everyone knows it's going to poison them if they buy it, they're not going to buy it. So why not just go for that angle? That would just ruin it, right? Even just beyond like the police getting involved and like everything else, like if people aren't gonna buy it because they know it's gonna poison them, then like it's going to fail. Like, and that solves the issue. That pretty much solves the problem, right? They would have to figure something else out, and like it just so there's a whole lot of things in this game. You're playing the game and you're like, this doesn't make sense. Why are people doing this? That doesn't. There's like obvious solutions, and a lot of it's just like lazy, like they just want to like pad the runtime. Like it just doesn't feel good. Like you're playing a game and it's just like obviously like so generic. Like that's the best way to describe this game is like absolutely just generic. Now, one of the things about the gameplay and the combat is like some of these. Well, we'll start with the like this Rhino fight, bro. These boss fights, dude. It is so like the mechanics and stuff are so PS2 level. It's like it's insane, bro. Like like a boss fight from like the mid 2000s or like early 2000s where you would have to dodge a boss's attacks, which are kind of like easy to dodge, right? Because he's kind of far away. Like they're shooting like giant rocks at you, and so you can just easily dodge it, and you have to like wait your turn to like attack with like a quick time event. Bro, that's what this game is. It's like that's what this game has. That's like the boss fights in this game, bro. I'm like, it's so weak. That's one of the problems with this game is over and over again, I felt so weak over and over again with the cutscenes with Finn just beating me up. Literally every cutscene you lose. Every cutscene you get decked, bro. You never win a cutscene. It's never you never win. He's so weak, bro. It's like it honestly makes me so upset. And so I just constantly feel like everyone is stronger than me. Like everyone like if they were like actually good people, they could just be like a superhero. Like everyone's a superhero in this game, bro. Like everyone's like on my power level, which kind of makes sense for a video game, but eh, like I don't know, like I don't have like all the solutions to all these problems, but it just feels bad when you're literally a superhero, when you're literally Spider-Man, you want to feel powerful, and then this guy with like a power glove is like destroying you in a cutscene or destroying you in gameplay, bro. I don't know. Like, I just, I think it's dumb, bro. Like, if someone has like a gun, like, oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. But they literally just give these people superpowers where this guy has a glove and I punch him and he doesn't like, he just blocks it. He literally just puts his arms in front of his face like he's going to block, like in boxing. And then like I can't do damage to him. I can't kick him. I can't punch him. I have to like I mean the game like wants you to like defeat enemies in like unique ways and not just press square or whatever like the whole time. And to some degree I like get that, but it's so honestly to me it's frustrating. To me it's frustrating because like it limits how you can do combat. Like if I want to do a combo on someone, that's one thing. If I want to slide under him and like punch him in the back of the head and send him flying, that's one thing. But if I just want to punch this guy in the face, like I should be able to. And like him putting his arms up should not like get in the way of that. I don't know. Like I just think it's really frustrating. It limits how I can like take down my enemies. I just want to take down enemies in every single way imaginable and not just like limited to like certain ways to take them down, right? Like shield guys, like there's only a certain way you can take them down. Like there's only like it forces you to play in very limited play styles where like I just want to do what I think is what would be the most fun. I just and I guess a shield like okay, it makes sense for like it does but like a shield does no damage. Like my charge attack, my lightning attack, when I do my lightning attack on a shield guy, he absorbs it and hits me. I'm like, bro, that's so dumb, bro. Like, and so I gotta like do this stupid thing. Like the charge attack's so fun, and they nerfed it so heavily against shield guys, and it's like, oh my gosh, bro. So I gotta do this stupid thing where I gotta take him out in this certain way. It's like if you want to like nerf it, like just make it do less damage or something like that. Make it do like something like that. So like the intended way to play is like I don't know, like if you want a character to do something like intentionally, it's like, what am I even saying right now? It's like they want you to play a certain way, and so they just lock like different things like away. Like you literally you just it's not even an option. Like you can't do inefficient things in this game. They're just like they don't work against the enemies at all. They can't work. And so it's kind of dumb. So it just kind of like makes the combat stale because like, oh, a shield guy, like I have to defeat him in this way. There's not another way to defeat him. If I wanted to brute force this guy with like 5 shock attacks or whatever, I can't because he's invincible to those. So I have to like play a certain way. Very annoying. For me anyway. People might like it, I don't know. But these boss battles, bro, are just so bad, dude. Like literally the rhino fight, you're so passive all the time, bro. Like you're just waiting for the enemy to like attack you so that you can dodge his attack, and then how you defeat him is like you get on his back and you like control him, and so he runs into something. So literally, you're not even the one taking him down. He takes down himself, bro. That's how weak I am. I can't even defeat him, bro. If he stood there and just like did nothing, I could not beat him. That's how weak I am, dog. That's not even fun, dude. Like literally, I feel so passive. I feel so weak playing as a superhero, bro. Like, I don't know. I just did not like that. I just did not like normal enemies being invincible to my attacks, like invincible to some of my attacks, dude. Like, you can nerf it in a way so it doesn't do as much damage, but you can still like make progress towards defeating them. But you can't. You can't. And it's crazy. Um, so yeah, that was just super annoying. It's just the combat. I don't know. It's very generic, bro. The gameplay loop, like you do the same thing like over and over, like the power thing, like turning off generators. It's so just bland and boring, bro. It's like I'm literally a superhero, bro. Why am I powering up or powering down generators? Like, I don't know, bro. I just don't get it. Like, out of all the things you can have a superhero do, I'm literally connecting, like, I'm literally like connecting wires. What? Like, I have electricity powers, bro. I have electricity like flowing through me, and I'm literally like punching a generator. Like, I don't, I didn't like unlock every ability, but like, it would be cool if I could like shoot a web and then shock someone with it, or like daisy chain attacks with like enemies with that, like that would be sick. Like web a bunch of guys, web them together, and then electrify them or something like that, or shoot like lightning bolts kind of like in a web, kind of like little like short burst of electrical webs or something, or I don't know, bro. Or like be invincible for a short amount of time because I'm like pure energy or something. Like there's so many different things they could have done with the combat or something like that. And I just don't get it, bro. It's just it's very frustrating. And you see how many times like I'm getting notified and stuff. You can turn that off, I guess, but it's like as I'm playing, it's really annoying to me. Um, what are the good things? I mean, like the acting was pretty good. Um, it wasn't like the best acting ever, it wasn't like A tier or anything. It was probably B plus acting. I think that the um the dialogue for the most part was pretty good. It's just the script was bad. Like it wasn't like I just think the story was bad. The story was bad. Like the lines weren't like poorly written, but just the overall story was not great. Um, but yeah, I think that's kind of all I had to say about this game. But it's just kind of whack, dude. Like I was really excited about it, and then I played it, and then I was just like, it's kind of sucks, dude. There were some cool cutscenes. Like there's cool cutscenes, like you would watch cutscenes like, oh, that's pretty dope and everything, but it made me I it made me not want to play Spider-Man 2. I haven't played that game yet because obviously you need to play like this game to get the full story before you do that one. But like I don't think I'm gonna buy that game like ever because I just don't think it's worth any money probably after I've played these two games. I will probably only play if it like comes out on like the game catalog on like PlayStation Plus. Like that's the only way I would play Spider-Man 2 probably. Um but yeah, so that's probably all I have to say about this game. But yeah.